You learned nothing last week.
Dogs bark back and forth.
Yeah, they communicate. They're all like, we hate this.
How come you guys are allowed to talk, but I'm not?
I wonder, funny that, huh? A clerical error, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I think it's myth.
So I go with myth.
My vote on this is that it's a myth.
Those in the audience, you should be able to go vote.
So we've had 2 words so far come up on the obelisk.
For anyone who doesn't know me, I'm a psychic medium.
I'm Greg, I'm paranormal investigator. I've been doing it for about 15 years.
Hi, I'm Ryan. I've been doing paranormal investigating for close to 15 years. Kind of become the most hated paranormal investigator because I shoot everything down.
We're going to be analyzing videos and pictures that claim to have paranormal activity.
I thought that was very interesting when that smoke is hanging in the air like that.
Do we have someone with us who is telling us what that is? Not that who is speaking is actually the one in that video.
Coming from right here, one central area from within the house.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Myth or Mystery. Time to play our favorite game show every week where we are looking at videos and we're going to decide whether it's myth, mystery, or unknown. And we have our panel with us tonight. And don't forget, folks, you can join in as well and vote on everything that you are seeing tonight. Let's go ahead and introduce everybody to start with. First of all, we're going to start with Harlow. Hi, Harlow. Harlow is a co-producer, graphic artist, research and video researcher. Harlow is also a writer and illustrator with her book, Plugged Into the Paranormal, about her lifelong paranormal experiences. You can find the book on Amazon. Now we're going to say goodbye to Harlow. I know you just saw her for a second, but she has a lot to do. So we're going to be seeing her throughout the show, and we're going to be also experiencing all the work that she put into it throughout the show too. So we'll see you in a bit, Harlow. Now, Ryan, of course, Ryan is our video analyst and resident robot. He is a 15-year-old, I was going to say 15-year-old, 15-year paranormal paranormal investigator and evidence review go-to guy. Let's turn that off, Ryan, for God's sake. He always finds things no one else has found, and whether we like it or not, he'll hit us with some cold, hard facts. He's also done a lot to also show some stuff that maybe some of the people who put forward some videos, what they lost as well, what they missed. Now, Miriam is our psychic medium who specializes in remote viewings, aliens, and clearing dark energies. She is also a teacher of spirituality, the paranormal, and bridging the gap between the two. Harlow and Miriam also have the podcast True Crime Psychic Eye, now streaming right here on our YouTube page, Myth or Mystery Live. And of course, my name is Greg Bakken. I've been a paranormal investigator for about 15 years. And you can listen to me every night on AM 950 and also streaming everywhere else as I do my radio show, Ghostbox Radio. And we always have a lot of great guests on it as well, except for Miriam, because she has declined to appear on my radio show to talk about her podcast. You only get one. I only ask once. That's just kind of the rules here.
Talk to my people.
You have people? Is it your dog? Yeah. Am I gonna call up hello and you can hear ruff? Can Miriam appear in my show? Ruff, ruff. And that means no, of course. So
yes, that's what I'm saying. You got to talk to my people. And if my cat answers, you're in. Definitely, it's a no.
I'll just put Linus on the phone and they can have a hissing conversation or something. I don't know. Now, how are you two doing tonight?
Well, I know Ryan's struggling with his computer. Is your computer up, Ryan?
Yeah. It's
When
right
you
now.
say
I'm not going to touch it
computer,
again.
when you say computer, is that like code for your brain?
Well, if you include the brain, I got 3 of them I'm trying to work with here.
So I mean, and that's just it. Are you actually, is this just you kind of failing, like your brain synapses is just kind of not connected? I mean, I just want to understand. So,
Definitely something going on here. I don't know what it is.
I see. And then you're Miriam, you got everything. Did you go through all your pre-show stuff? Because I don't think you did everything. I'm concerned. That's all I'm saying. I'm concerned.
Well, I've gone through everything. Set my mic is plugged in, like my clothes are on, my makeup's on. I think I'm ready. I do have a fun story that I'd like to share with you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You want to hear?
I do.
I mean,
So Bruce is my husband. For those that don't know, his father was a plumber, and so Bruce is not a plumber, but he knows everything about plumbing. So I dropped my ring in the toilet tonight. Not a wedding ring, just like one of the rings I wear for fun. And I'm not reaching in to get that ring. Let's be honest, I'm not doing it.
mm-hmm.
And so I flushed it.
Wait. Were you okay? So were you just like, yeah, I'm not reaching into it?
Yeah.
You just like, I'm done with it. I'm just gonna flush it down the toilet right now.
He's not home. Had he been home, like Bruce will stick his hands in anything. It wasn't number 2, but still, I'm not sticking my hands in the toilet. And so I flushed it, and I just am praying. And so I'd like some thoughts and prayers from the audience tonight that my toilet doesn't back up, because if it does, I promise you that ring will come floating to the surface, and they'll be like, "Are you kidding me right now?" Because I'm not telling them.
I have so many questions.
Go ahead.
I really do. I mean, I guess first of all, I mean, just the whole, like, you know what, I'm done with this ring. It's just like you've already like emotionally detached yourself from this the moment it hit the toilet water.
And had it been a wedding ring, I still would have flushed it. I would have been like, I'm not sticking my hand in there.
You couldn't have let it just sit there
until Bruce got home?
Yeah, I mean, is he coming home like in 2 weeks or something? Or
no, he'll be home later tonight, like around 9 or 10. He bartends. But
all right.
What if I have to use the bathroom again?
Well, and
you all know I do.
The understanding is often is what we understand. So okay, well, and then you think it might block up. I mean, how big is this ring? I mean, if you're afraid it's gonna block up the toilet.
Metal.
Or how small is your toilet?
I don't know. Does that matter? Can you see?
Yeah, that's not going to block anything.
Oh, thank God.
But that's not the ring. I mean, presumably that's not the ring. It's already like being eaten by an alligator in the sewer system, is my understanding. So
we have alligators in the sewers of LA?
Only in LA, yes.
Unless that was some big ass ring bigger than your fist, it won't hurt your pipes. Wow, Linda really went for it. She just hit that hard.
A fist ring is what they call those. So
we could go somewhere with that, but we won't. All right.
So how about this? First of all, for those who are new, welcome. Please share out our show to wherever you would like to. The more people we get involved, the more fun it becomes. And if you missed last week's show, check it out on YouTube. You can go to @Myth or Mystery Live, and that's where Ryan actually voted mystery to start with, which is it's unheard of. And that's when we analyzed a fur baby angel returning. That was a great video, and I think that's one of the fun things about this. We're not people who every single video we're just like nope. I mean, if Ryan says it's paranormal, that I don't know. That's about as paranormal as that gets. So that's pretty.
I know. I think has he said it twice this whole time?
I want to say it's like
maybe 3.
Yeah, not
maybe
many.
3.
Not many. And then, it's always great when I say what I think it is, and I just look over and I see his look in his face. I'm like, oh, for God's sake. So anyway, so let's go ahead. Let's play Myth or Mystery. As you all know, it's an interactive paranormal show with a panel of know-it-alls. and audience participation. The panel of know-it-alls will individually determine myth, mystery, or unknown. Myth is not paranormal. Mystery is paranormal. So once again, even though I got it completely wrong last week, and I've been doing this now for like 3 months, myth is not paranormal. Mystery is paranormal. I'm saying it so I can remember. And unknown means not paranormal at all, but may not be man-made or faked either. The audience is polled throughout the show to determine their analysis of each video, myth, mystery, or unknown. When the panel is not unanimous, the audience polling will be the tiebreaker. The audience will also have opportunities to win prizes via the paranormal trivia segments, which are the highlight of the program, if you ask me. And if you are watching on Facebook, please go ahead, jump over to YouTube to join the polling. YouTube polling is over at Myth or Mystery Live. The name of the page is Myth or Mystery Live. Now, remember, folks, there are nearly as many people creating fake paranormal and UFO videos these days as there are people trying to capture genuine evidence. Add to that the capabilities of modern technology, such as hologram projections, jetpack, and programmable drones. It's becoming increasingly more difficult to know what is real. That's why shows like ours, Myth or Mystery, are important in helping us to remember to always use our intuition and evaluate with a critical eye. We also want to make sure everybody knows, because we've been doing trivia now for all of February. It's the last day of February. That means next week we are going to announce the winner for February. And so far we have in there, let me pull up my names here real fast. We have Denise Russell, Violet Strange, Crack Skull Paranormal, Chuck. We also have Linda, and don't forget, folks, and also one I got thrown off by here for the comments. And then, of course, Jeremy is banned for playing anymore because he always gets it right. That is nice. So what are we looking at again for folks that might be new here?
This is Scully. We put the name of the winner from trivia in here, and then next week at the end of every month we pull a name and they win Myth or Mystery merch. And yes, if you keep getting it right, we will ban you from the show, because that's fair, right? We are the know-it-alls, not you. Just kidding. Yep. Jeremy, we love Jeremy. But Jeremy was. What'd you say?
Let's not get carried away now.
Well, but in all fairness, he was getting he was getting every single one, and no one was getting an opportunity. But how Nana of Myth and Mystery, that's my mommy. She last week she called me and she said, "Where was Jeremy?" And she says this randomly, like I wasn't working on the show or anything. It's I'm like running errands. And I'm like, "Who's Jeremy?" And she's like, "From Myth or Mystery. How come he wasn't there last week?" And I'm like, "Mom, first off, I was there, so that's all that matters. But second, he's not a host." So she's so funny. She's like, and did I tell you guys last week how she said you need to change it from trivia to how to stump Jeremy?
Okay, here's the takeaway from that. It's that she has some kind of weird sort of crush on Jeremy. Like,
oh my God, I thought the same thing. I should have said it out loud. I was like, "Mom, you have a crush on Jeremy?" Fortunately, my dad doesn't watch this show or anything that I do live. So,
well, and it's one thing is very clear from this is that she has neither seen him or ever spoke to him, and that's why she has this sort of
crush on him.
Yeah, I mean, if she would have seen either of those occurrences happen, that would be
Jeremy's been on the show. He was in our test run, and she was watching one of the test shows. Jeremy's cute.
Is he?
He is. He's not here tonight. So go ahead, say whatever you want.
No, I have nothing to say. I'm just trying to keep this train wreck of a show going, and you're talking about your secret crushes. I don't know. I mean, I'm just we're just trying to.
Me and my mom competing for Jeremy.
Right. This is if it's not you making out with your dogs one night, it's this, and I don't really know where to go.
People tune in for that.
Nothing to do with the paranormal, that's for sure. So why don't we go ahead and should we get started, or do you got more? Do you have more stories, or?
I always have more stories, but let's go.
All right, let's take a look. And Ryan, you ready for image one?
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's do it.
This viral video from 2020 was captured by a baby monitor in a nursery. The original poster is unknown. The video seems to capture a pale shadow approaching and leaning in over the baby in its crib. It doesn't appear to be threatening. Is it a guardian angel or the spirit of a past loved one checking in on the infant? Could it be a curious alien presence?
Now,
All right. Can I
as
post this really quick? Look at what
yeah,
Crack Skull said.
Thanks, Brad.
Once again, folks, definitely go over to at Myth or Mystery Live on YouTube to do your voting for that video that we just saw. And why don't we get started here? Miriam, do you want to start with
All right.
with what
Yes.
you got?
So just for anyone that's new, I'm the one that's like messing around with the comments and stuff. So I'm going to put that on hold for a minute so I can read this. And Greg, is that why you asked me if I was set up for tonight? Because I didn't add any files to the left side.
Yeah, no, the whole thing seems very amateuristic tonight, and I just really wanted to make sure that if it has my name on it, that that it's just. And so anyway, go ahead, Miriam.
Okay. Kelly is sending love from the UK. I got to post that. Hi,
Hello.
Kelly.
Hello.
And I think Kelly's new. I haven't seen her name before. Okay, I said I'd stop talking. Zip it. Let's feel this. Okay, so for me, this one is a mystery because I definitely feel the presence. I don't feel like this presence is. That's weird. Do you see what the video's doing?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. I don't feel like the presence though is specifically for whoever is in this crib. Like I don't feel like there's a direct connection to the child. It feels like a presence that just sort of swept through the space. And isn't really, I almost want to say too, it don't even feel like it's necessarily specific to the home. It feels more like it's specific to the neighborhood or location or town, and that it's something that does come regularly. So for me, this is definitely a mystery.
Now, when you say crib, is that LA talk for like the home or?
No, what is that, a bassinet?
Yeah, no, okay, that's interesting. All right, so you're saying, so what did you say again? Because I didn't listen to anything you just
I
said.
have to repeat all of that?
Well, just mystery. You said
me?
mystery. Did you say mystery?
I said,
She said
wow,
mystery right before she even started.
Yeah, well, it's just I had things to do over here, so.
Okay, so I said mystery, and everyone else, can I just really quick help? I love Stacy from Skeleton Crew. She always tells us what she's doing. She was paying bills. That's why she was late. Remember last time she was like, Jen's coming, but Jen's on the phone. And I'm like, she tells us everything.
Do you understand why it's so hard for me to keep up with what you're even talking about? You were talking about what you were talking about for the video, and now you're talking about what someone says in the comments. I just, and we don't care what Crack Skull Paranormal has to say. Really uninteresting what Brad has to say, Anyway, so, Kelly has paranormal activity in her house.
Kelly, if you catch any of that on camera, submit it to us and let's take a look at it. That'd be fun.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, I'm going to go. First of all, I think one of the things that really kind of get me about this video is that what it kind of looks like is all I'm trying to do here is run a show, and you see what I have to work with, which isn't much. So, let's just kind of get the show moving over here, try to get it back on the track a little bit. And so the thing in the video, first of all, is that it changes like the iris setting changes or something in the video. So it starts off darker and gets lighter. And I don't think it has anything to do with the actual, like any sort of paranormal. Here's the thing for me. whatever's moving in there to me kind of looks like kind of how something, if you got like even like a drop of water or something on the lens, how it kind of moves around and stuff a little bit. It's not completely, it's just kind of moving back and forth. It is staying within the realm of the crib. But one of the things that, looking at that baby, is that even a living child? I mean, it looks like a doll in there.
Mm-hmm.
And so I the whole thing just seems a little off to me. So I am going to take a vote of myth this time around.
We should also note that I'm sorry, Greg, if you said this earlier, this video was from our viral video segment of last week, and the audience asked us to vote on this, to analyze this one.
And I did not say that, so thank you for clarifying that. So I think I personally am going to say myth on this.
All right.
Okay.
You say so. Whatever.
I have some polling numbers if you want to go over those.
Always.
Yeah.
Always.
Wait, hold on, Greg. Where are 3 boxes? Can you put us back?
What do you mean put us back?
Put you on the left, me next, or you know how we do the 3, the try. No.
Well,
the show is just going to hell in a handbasket, man.
Well, this isn't quite the triangle.
What just happened?
Where'd we go?
Where are we?
Like you broke it, Miriam.
Why?
I didn't touch anything.
You had to have. Unless it is Kelly's ghost from the UK who is like, give me some attention. So
I love the way everyone blames Greg. No one blames me so far.
Which that is really amazing because we know it's you. So we have that. Is this what you wanted? Did you want something else? What?
I don't. No, this is exactly what I wanted. Thank
kind
you.
of a
I feel
triangle.
better.
Okay.
This is perfect. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, Ryan,
You ready yet?
what do you want?
That's a good question.
You want to go through some numbers here?
Oh God, sorry. Yes.
Why are we? This is amateur hour, is what this is.
Mhm.
This
It
is.
is.
This is. We
like
call
we've never
ourselves a
done this.
panel of know-it-alls, but we're really a panel of not really knowing anything.
Morons.
All right. We had 30% myth, 50% mystery, and 20% unknown.
In your face. Oh, sorry. Whoa.
Oh, no.
Kind of stepped out of my body for a second there.
I think that's the ring talking. It's just like,
In
why
the
did you
toilet?
leave me? Yeah, the ring is like bloop bloop bloop. Ryan.
Go, Ryan. Jeez.
Greg, I got it
Oh,
sharing
no.
there if you want to throw it up.
Okay, here we go. Hold on. There we are.
Sorry.
All right, we good now?
No.
Yes.
All right, so I took the original video here and I slowed it down. Greg, like you were saying, I want to look at that line. Even though the baby, if it's a baby, is swaddled, having 4 kids of my own, I know that babies breathe and that you can check on them.
Not all babies breathe.
You would be able to see that breathing. I drew that line in there so you can kind of watch that chest to see if it goes up and down at all. I've watched this thing many, many times. That chest never moves. So I think that's a doll.
Alien baby.
Alien baby doll.
And Greg, like you said, the way that this mist kind of moves through, I don't know that I necessarily get something on the lens. I almost get like a green screen effect where somebody interlaced it on top of the video. It looks cool, but it's almost too real. I took some screenshots here too. So this is an original, what the original one looks like. You can see the head kind of shape in here. And then I went through and I was playing around with some of the exposure settings on it. So I lightened it up a little bit. It is kind of weird there how it's elongated, and kind of right in here we have our big eye. I know I showed this to one of my friends, John, and he was thinking alien, which I can see that.
He is an alien, so.
He is an alien.
Takes one to know one.
Then I inverted the colors and you kind of lose it a little bit. It's still there. But for me, it's all about that baby and not being able to see it breathe. Oops, sorry. It's got to be a myth for me, just because of that baby. I don't believe it at all.
No. No applause.
Yes, applause. Clap for me, Greg.
Yeah, no kidding. That deserves a double.
Oh, you guys are so cute.
Yeah, well, and some people are winners like us, and then some people like you are.
Can you put yourself on the left? I can't with this. This drives me crazy. Ah, whew. All right.
What is it? What is it about that you need someone like leadership in the
know.
left there in the corner, left upper?
I don't want a robot leading the show. I'd rather have the alien.
Well, here's the thing, Ryan. Do you see the abuse that we get when she doesn't get her way? It's just like
Hey, the
massive.
audience agrees with me.
Hey, have you seen the abuse that I get every night?
No, I haven't seen anything like that.
From your children. The audience agrees with me, right? So that's all that matters.
Yeah, well, they don't.
Jeremy's here. He missed all the talk. Jeremy, you missed the talk about me and my mom having a crush on you.
That's gonna go well. So anyway, let's see here. We got all that. Anything you want to say? Otherwise,
Greg's like, well, we've got all that. So
yeah, that's something. Let's see here. And Jeremy, Mary will be talking with you offline about her and her mom, whatever that is. So
my poor mom, she's like, what is happening?
she's just like, I just liked him for his, I don't even know what
He was smart.
Yeah, maybe he was paying bills as well. I mean, so okay. So with that being said, what does Linda have to say real fast? I'm gonna turn ahead and look at I didn't see that. But doesn't mean it's not there. I'm just saying. All right. So moving on, Myth or Mystery would like to welcome Ghost Inspector Greg, who will be doing our viral videos of the week segment. Greg has over 26,000 plus followers and consistently posts some of the great paranormal videos caught on camera. We have the polling up for you. So what we would like to do is have you vote, the audience. Let us know which of the videos you would like the Myth or Mystery panel to analyze. Voting is open over at YouTube. Once again, if you're not over there, you gotta get over here to do the voting at Myth or Mystery Live, and that is your way to vote. And we're going to vote on the video we are going to see next week. So let's go ahead and take a look at that viral video.
Welcome back to Viral Videos with Ghost Inspector Greg. Let's get into it. This first video shows a young boy's reflection in a mirror. Is that the essence of his very soul? Check it out.
The craziest shit I've seen so far. I was taking the trash out with my son and he kept pointing at the mirror and waving and I didn't know why. So I pulled the camera out and I can't believe I caught this.
That's Rowan.
This next video features the big stinky himself. No offense, Gwen. Sasquatch, Bigfoot, captured from a train. What do you think? Is he real?
An elusive creature. Alright, just squat it down. Yeah, let me see your camera, I'll do it. It's an elusive creature. Alright, just squat it down. Yeah, let me see your camera.
Let us know what you think tonight on Myth or Mystery. I think I'm going squatching.
So you got to go over to Myth or Mystery Live over at YouTube to vote. You can vote for next week's video, either being Mirror Baby or Sasquatch Amtrak. And you can, I made up those names. I thought they were pretty good.
I thought so. What did you call it? Sasquatch Amtrak?
Yeah, do you know what Amtrak is, right?
Well, yeah.
Well, I trust me, I just don't know what you know. So
That's fair. That's fair.
listen, this is the first week full episode. You're gonna have your microphone plugged in. So I just yeah. So I mean, voting is open now. Please vote on what you would like to see for next week. And while you can still vote, we want you to do something else. And you know what that is? So here we go. This is what we're up to next. Once again, if you answered the question correctly, your name will be written down live on the air so that it gets put into Scully. And next week we will be doing the reveal of who won. Because if you win, everyone's name gets put into the little Scully thing there, and we draw a winner. And so you're gonna have 5 seconds to answer the question here. And the question is, and this is actually a fairly easy one, what is the name of the shroud that has the supposed imprint of Jesus Christ? What is the name of the shroud that has the supposed imprint of Jesus Christ? You have 5 seconds to answer it now. Yeah, there we go. Right away. Look at that. I mean, since the debacle of last week that
that was awesome.
that was like, there was like 75 guesses and nobody got it right. Robin, I'm sorry, Rob. It's not called shroud. Okay. It's I'm sorry. I'm gonna
Use the buzzer. Really give it to him.
Look at the masochist over there. Give him the buzzer. There we go. Right. This is how we build. This is how we build an audience. Give him the buzzer. Don't let him get away. Yeah.
Is Stacy right?
Yes, because it does have an imprint of Jesus on there, and you can buy toasters that do that if you want to really, if you really want to. Oh, she did get it. Robin did get it. I mean, not before Anton, but you did get it. My mistake.
Well, didn't Nana get it?
Well, yeah, but not everyone wins. I'm just saying whoever got there first. You know the rules.
But it's Nana.
Well, you're just gonna.
It's Nana.
You're just gonna like, okay, Anton, your name's not going to be put in there. It's gonna be my mom. I'm gonna put my mom's name in there.
I mean, we're already rigging it against Jeremy. Might as well just give it to my mom. Just kidding. All right. So the name is officially in. So next week is the drawing. The anticipation is killing me. So this will be very exciting.
So I'd like to do 2 things here. First of all, where are we at for voting for next week's viral video?
40% for number 1, 60 for number 2.
So
what was number 2?
That's Amtrak Sasquatch.
Yep.
God, you guys really want us to? Just kidding. I saw Greg's. I saw Greg's face during that one. Both of them. Greg, so annoying, so judgmental.
I am what I am. That's all I'm gonna say. So
was Popeye.
Yep, absolutely. So let's see here. Now we never put up the scoreboard for the first video.
Can we do? Can we do?
So only Miriam, even though technically Mystery is one because it's
awesome.
No, I wouldn't go that far at all. But Myth is really where it's at.
No, it's not. 45% said Mystery and me.
I feel like you're gonna kind of explode over there.
I know. I got really worked up over that. I don't know why.
Oh my God, it's like, don't hurt us, please. You know, I think that ring needs to be retrieved. Is really what we're coming down to over here.
No, I bet you. Oh my God, I forgot my mom watches the show. I bet you she's already texted Bruce and told him. Damn it, Nana! I swear to God, if you texted him, Um, wait, I'm looking at the viral videos. Wait, that V is for viral, number 2, 55%. Okay, got it. Sorry.
Yep.
Um,
Yeah.
I'm already voting myth on the video for next week. Maybe we'll throw a picture in there in case that one goes fast.
Yeah.
Okay, should we just do that video right now? Like, my God, what is wrong with us? God.
No. Let's give people the time to enjoy what that video is, and we can go ahead. Are we ready for the next one? Whoop.
Oh, I never know where it is.
Just put the
mean,
most.
I mean, quite honestly, you know
never
what?
know
You're
where-
right. You're right. I think this actually is perfect.
That
I
is
think
perfect. I
yeah,
like
I mean that's where it's at for sure.
I never know where that stupid
even
layout is.
Ryan, even better. How about this? There we go. That's even
Perfect.
better. Yeah, that's.
Oh my
that's
God. What? That's awesome.
All right. So the next image that we're going to show, first of all, PNW is a paranormal group. For the audience to note, very honestly, we can rule this out as fake. Okay, it is not fake. This was captured from a fellow paranormal investigative group, PNW, and so when we get that, we immediately, we absolutely like, we're not going to be like, yeah, this isn't real or anything. We get it. We've all done the investigations and stuff, and we respect our friends for sending it through Pacific Northwest Paranormal. So why don't we go ahead and take a look at the second image here right now.
Pacific Northwest Paranormal was called in to investigate activity at Heart Attack Tattoo in Longview, Washington. The location has strange items on display, some of which may have introduced odd energy into the tattoo parlor. Members of the paranormal team described the atmosphere as slightly off when they arrived. While doing an EVP session upstairs, a tack was thrown at investigators, and an old security camera with dead batteries started randomly blinking. During the investigation, the team's camera captured a black shadow sweeping across the back wall from left to right.
Very interesting. So Miriam, what do you think?
Okay, so I'm just pulling up some pictures that I took. That I grabbed of the location itself, the outside of it. And I'm just looking at those right now to just get a feel for the place. So just give me a sec.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like I want to use the pendulum on this because there is someone there.
Do you want to use that now?
Yes, let's use the pendulum now. For me, this is a mystery. This is, I guess, so my question to the pendulum is this. Are you there because of a connection? Like, I'm feeling someone's brother. And I don't know if this is a connection to someone's brother who passed or has a brother that's there. So I think the question is, are you connected to someone's brother that worked there or used to work there? Is that yes?
Mm-hmm.
And what is it that you're wanting? So sorry, this isn't a question. Let me just talk for a sec. I feel like this is a he, but I could be wrong. It feels though masculine, wanting to get not get attention, but like I would say alert someone, or there's somebody that works there that needs to just know that they are um, watched over and looked out for. I'm getting a little bit of mixed signals because I feel like there's this presence that I'm talking to, but then I also feel like a darker presence there, because obviously this being that I'm talking to that is related to someone there or is the brother of someone there is not dark, um, but is saying that they are there and they like balance out the energy because of this darker energy that's there. So I'm working my way to this shadow, to this energy. So I want to know the dark energy that's there. Are you there because you are feeling are you there because you feel jilted, like you feel like someone wronged you? Is that no?
That's no.
Okay. So are you there because you are is your heart broken then? Are you I'm feeling like a jilted lover of some sorts, a broken heart of some sorts. That's this darker energy that's hovering, that's around, and that is connected to the that shadow that passed through. That's a yes.
Mm-hmm.
And this jilted lover, I keep like wanting to say, this energy, this dark shadow, um was trying to actually scare and does try to scare and does try to rile up and does try to make to scare others and to make others upset and angry and even agitated. And that's where this other presence, that's like I said, this light that's more of like someone's brother, feels like a younger spirit that passed earlier in life, is there trying to balance the energy out because they're looking out for someone that works there or owns the studio or something like that. So sorry I made you hold it for so long, but I was
I mean, it seems to be agreeing with everything that you're saying.
okay. So this is an interesting question. If Greg disagrees with Miriam, will it change the direction of the pendulum? It shouldn't.
No.
It shouldn't technically, because the pendulum is not, even though Greg is the conduit, like when we hear or feel intuitive energy, we shouldn't be changing that energy with our own thought process. It should just run through us. And I feel like Greg is a good, clear conduit for that. But that's a really good question, Stacy.
Now, my question is, will Miriam ever see that ring again?
I'm just going to leave this up for the rest of the night.
Well, I mean, that's there goes Stacy's any sort of any sort of good stuff about Stacy, that's for sure.
Emily, she's just like, listen, that's just why you don't bring weird shit.
Pretty much.
Look at Jeremy said there's a shadow in the top right hand corner also.
Yeah, I want to talk about that too.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Freaking Jeremy.
So apparently Jeremy is now the video analyst because his little girlfriend says so.
Sorry. I should have known better. We banned
Mm.
Jeremy. How did he get back in here?
Well, someone has a crush on him.
Freaking
How
Nana.
that's how that stuff always works. So so you said mystery.
Yes, for sure.
All right.
Oh, here's some info from Nothing Was Outside and Was Very Dark, both in and out. Shadow on the top right is me. I love that PNW. I love that you put the smiley face in there. It's so cute. It's like
So they debunked that part of it.
right.
Okay. So my question to PNW, if I may, is what are we not seeing behind the camera? Is it like a window shop like facade, or is that a wall that would be behind where everybody is, like the activity? So let me say the opposite side of where we see that black shadow, is that a window facade or is that just another wall? I'm curious about that.
I have do you want me to pull the picture up for the pictures that we have?
I thought you said you were going to, and then they never happened. I just assumed that you
Oh
were
no. I'm
you were
sorry.
lying to us, or did you just put it on
No.
your screen?
I pulled up. I didn't know if I could air the front of the shop, so I pulled those up for me.
Got it. Just wasn't sure if you remembered this was like live on the air or something. So we're gonna break her yet, Ryan. We're gonna break her yet. It's the
One of
matter
these days. Yep.
There are windows behind us, although there is a lot of things in between that block them.
So, okay, and this is an example. This is going to be an example of me not agreeing with Miriam, but we still got the answers that we got through Pendulum. I not being there, it's always kind of rude actually to be like not being there and giving any kind of context that for something I have no idea about. I really feel like that is not that's not paranormal to me. That this feels like, and you all know much better than I do. It just, to me, I've seen like similar being investigating shops and stuff, and something flying outside that is causing, that's casting shadows and whatnot. You had mentioned that there's a lot of stuff in the way, so maybe not making that necessarily be true, but I'm just going to give what I feel like it is. Doesn't mean that I'm right, but if we hear applause, it means I am right. Oh, so I'm just kidding. With all due respect to PNW Paranormal, I personally am not feeling it's quite as paranormal as they think.
Sorry, I purposely am playing this. I wanted to get the pictures up here.
So we're just kind of taking a look at these. Yeah. At any rate, I'm gonna do a vote of myth this time around.
Okay.
With respect to the team, as once again, I was not there, so you can completely be like, you are so wrong, Greg. And
Oh yeah, you are.
I respect. Well, even though I mean, if Miriam's right, I'd rather be wrong, but whatever.
Okay, Ryan, you are up.
All right, we got some numbers from the voting. 20% said myth, 53% mystery, and 27 unknown.
In your faces. PNW have got your back, unlike these guys.
Well, first of all, Ryan didn't do his yet, so
We already know. We just already know. I already know.
And secondly, have you thought of anger management? I mean, have you thought about maybe just like having a frank conversation with somebody to maybe mellow you out a little bit. I don't know. I mean, just
No comment.
just a
I
thought.
sit in meditation for hours because of that. Is it not working?
Yeah, it shows you're really, really not meditated, more medicated, I think.
Okay, Brian, go for
Okay.
it.
So, what I do have to apologize. I had this all edited up. I darkened it up so you guys can actually see it, and then my computer crashed 5 minutes before we went on, and it's not letting me doctor it at all.
Man.
So we're dealing with the raw video here. I know it's kind of hard to see, but what we're looking at is kind of along this wall here. You can see it go through that area. When I was watching it, though, I always look at other things. So we got kind of the water bottle here, and then the back here. So watch along those two areas when it goes through right now. You can see it'll darken the water bottle or whatever that is, and the back of that guy standing there. Yeah, right about now. Maybe hard to see on the broadcast. I'll try to clean it up, Miriam, and maybe we can post it later.
Okay.
It's a very large shadow. Greg, I understand what you're saying with the pictures coming, or the windows and everything coming behind, but looking at those pictures that we got of the scene, I don't really see how it can cast a shadow that big. And that it's moving the way that it is and covering a lot of ground. It, to me, feels like it's in between the camera and the people moving across there, and we're just getting the shadow broadcasting along the walls and everything in between. So even though we think it looks like it's on the wall, I think it's actually moving between camera and people. For me, I have to go, it hurts, but I have to go mystery.
Shut the front door.
I really do like this one. I will try to clean it up because I want to be able to show that off a little bit. And then I wanted to talk a little bit too about Jeremy, what you were saying up in these windows up in here. You'll see somebody walk by. And PNW, you already said that it's one of you coming in right there. That's obviously a person walking through, and they're not casting any shadow down below. They're not doing anything. So it's not coming from up there. But I wanted to touch on that since Jeremy brought it up.
Well, last time Jeremy brings anything up, we're banning him.
He's finished. He's finished.
Wow. That's crazy.
I like that one. Thank you, PNW.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Oh, well, to be fair, Harlow found the video and asked PNW if we could use it. So Harlow gets the credit. Just kidding. If you saw this big cloud run above the only one time.
Well, you should read it so people can hear you.
I do forget we're live sometimes. Probably more often than not with stories that I share.
Yeah.
That was a long one, Jill. I mean, leaned. Okay, here we go, because I need to read out loud. Videos are difficult to decide because it's so grainy, but since I'm 50-50, if you saw this big cloud run above the only one time, I'm leaned to yes. You're asking something when there it said yes to that. I mean, leaned. I mean, she says, okay. Either way, this is great news. Wonderful. What's the polling say? Did we already say polling was mystery before, but is it still? Did anyone else add to that? Did the polling change at all, Harlow?
Poll is down. I can't see it.
Poll is down.
It's the same.
Do we want to go ahead and run the next trivia question?
Sure,
while
let's do it.
Yeah, let's do
get
it.
that going. So once again, we are going to do some trivia. So we're going to do polling here in a second, but we're going to get our second trivia question in. And once again, folks, you have 5 seconds to answer the question. And Jeremy, you are not allowed to answer this one. And it's just being very honest here. You have 5 seconds. Don't look it up. But the first person who answers correctly gets their name written down live on the air, and they're going to be added to Scully over there. So the question is, folks, who played Bigfoot in an episode of $6 Million Man? Okay, who played Bigfoot in an episode of the $6 Million Man? You have 5 seconds to answer. Here we go.
Go.
So,
Did
who-
Bigfoot play Bigfoot?
well, there you go. Now you answered it. Now, what, you're going to put your name in there? So, who played Bigfoot in an episode of the $6 Million Man? So, okay, sure. All right. So, you know what? You deserve one of those, quite frankly. Okay.
Where did everybody go?
Yeah, right. Maybe we're not live anymore.
Nobody
I
knows.
know. Hello.
Yeah, I mean, I would have thought that this would have been like the easy one.
I'm gonna say
Why
the
are you
guy that played the Hulk.
Why are you answering the question? There's still time for people to put it in themselves. Never seen that series. You probably own it and you don't realize it, Jeremy.
Was I right? I just guessed.
No, you're not right.
Oh, well, buzz me then.
Well, you seem to want that, and I don't want to give that to you. Who played Bigfoot in an episode of the $6 Million Man?
Nobody knows.
No one's even trying
Nobody
because
knows.
they don't want to be buzzed. I think there's some like shame factor here or something. So, I mean, sorry, that's right.
Oh, is that right? Andre the
Yeah,
Giant?
Andre the Giant's right.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
Linda Judd. She's already in there. Does she get to go in there twice? Did we discuss this last time? I feel like they should go in twice.
I
Yeah.
don't see why not. I mean, in this one, she actually earned.
She Googled faster than anybody else.
Yeah.
She
well,
did.
well, you know what? And for the sake of getting the show done sometime tonight, I think that's a fantastic
What time
thing.
is it? Oh, we're perfect timing.
So yeah, absolutely. So with that being said, first of all, Linda, congratulations on
Yay,
getting
Linda.
that correct. That's pretty awesome. And with that, I say let's take a look at the scoreboard. Where are we at here?
Yes. Oh, this is nice. Hold on. Sorry. I wanted to put this up. Submit your paranormal video. Okay, so yeah, submit. FYI. Let's see. Pendulum confirms watchful energy helping versus dark energy. All right. And Miriam, mystery, Ryan. Obviously, that spell I set earlier tonight worked. That's awesome. Good ones, people.
And then of course, Greg did myth for both of them. So
Are we changing spots here, Greg?
what's that? Are you maybe that's the case.
Seriously.
You know, after Ryan had pointed out that that there is a very good possibility that shadow is between camera and the people, I think that's really cool, actually. So I'm you know, obviously I can't change my vote because I voted and I stand behind the fact that I put it out there.
not
But
me.
I think that's what's that? Are you talking?
Is it because you're not me? Remember, I wanted to change my vote 2 shows ago.
Right? Did you see Cracked Skull's comment to you?
No, what'd they say? That I'm the best in the whole wide world?
Nope, not even close. Did the spell involve flushing your ring down the toilet? Is that what made, you know,
That's part of the secret ingredients there.
It is.
jewelry sacrifice?
She didn't have a cauldron, so she had to use her toilet.
That's
Well,
awesome.
there's small apartments in LA, so you have to kind of double up on stuff. So. Oh my god. So that's fun. It's some really awesome videos tonight, especially the second one.
They were fun.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, PNW, for sending that over our way. Now, once again, thank you all very much for joining us on Myth or Mystery. And as you know, each week we bring 2 new videos for you and the panel to weigh in on. If you caught paranormal on camera, please send it to us at mythormystery@yahoo.com. Once again, we had someone earlier tonight said that she has stuff. Please send it away. Once again, we all do this really just to kind of have fun and put our take on it. Please don't take whether we get it right, that's great. Or with like me not getting it right, please don't take any offense to it. If you enjoyed our show, please like and share. We're going to be back next Thursday at 7 p.m. Pacific time, 9 p.m. Central here on Myth or Mystery. My friends, well, you two, do you have anything to say before we call the night?
I don't. Thank you. That
was a lot of fun.
It's always a lot of fun, and thank you all for watching, and thank you to those who provide videos for us. It's that's what makes the show. All right, we'll see you all next week. Take care, everybody. Good dog.